my people, we know what time it is. It is Sunday, back again with another YouTube video market update. Last week was a little bit choppy. We had news, we had NFP come out, obviously the first week, and a bit more news as well after NFP, which is the second week. So we didn't place any trades last week at all, but this week should have a little bit more of an understanding of what direction we want to go in with the markets now, since news is pretty much done. So yeah, catch you in the analysis part. Pose. Cool, so back again with the analysis. So we're going to go down the main charts today, which we have on the right hand side, which you can see here. Starting off with GBP USD. So weekly time frame GBP USD. I originally thought we was going to continue to go down a little bit, potentially hit something like this zone around here. Obviously closed a little bit more bearish than we did, but we got a nice rejection off of this zone here anyway, which pushed us back up. So we're bullish on GBP USD from now. As you can see, obviously prices are making its way up, and we did break structure to the upside, which is this is obviously the last structure point. We broke it to the upside, but we've closed underneath. This is a bit bearish here, so we're still waiting off of this zone. Potentially it could reject from here and push its way down, but we closed bullish. There was no rejection wick from this zone, so I don't think we're going to close bearish. It will continue to go down, but we have to wait and see. Daily time frame, basically in the zone here, which is what I would be looking for. A few more wick rejection off of this section here. So like I said, we closed in this zone. Depending on how we open on Monday the 11th is what we're going to do with this market, but at the minute we are technically bearish, so we could look for a short off of this zone here to continue the downtrend. Yeah, but I think price could potentially boost up because the dollar is quite weak right now and continue to go up, so we'll have to wait and see. 4 hourly time frame hasn't had a strong rejection off of this zone either, so yeah, just could continue to break. So nothing crazy on this section, we're just going to be waiting at the moment, but we do have left shoulder, head, right shoulder, broken structure to the downside and retesting on the 4 hourly time frame. So potentially, realistically, price should continue to go down if we get some sort of rejection off of this zone when market opens. Confirmation, bearish engulfing or something like that to suggest that we're going to continue going down. We might be looking for shorts, but if anything, shorts are presenting themselves for GBP USD at the moment. We have GBP JPY, so clearly weekly time frame bullish, as you can see here, creating highs. We broke the structure, this is now the new high. Boom, boom, broke the structure again, continued to push up, and we've come back down and retested this section here, which is quite nice. So clearly looking for longs. Okay, we've got this as a zone right here, retested it nicely. I think price could continue to push down into it, retest again, and then shoot up. We did have a nice rejection wick off of this, which clearly shows buyers are in around this zone here, which is also a psychological level of 1.14000, which is quite nice. Daily time frame, obviously the weekly had a big rejection, potentially could have gotten on the daily, so not too sure what we could get in off of this zone here potentially, which had shows a little bit of resistance on this section. So something like this, potentially price could push back down, which we're already pretty close above the 250 EMA as well, sorry, push back down, retest off of this zone to then continue to the upside. That is what I'll be looking for on GBP, on Euro USD for now. Yeah, Euro USD kind of goes hand in hand with GBP USD as well, so completely depends on what we're seeing here. 4 hourly time frame, like I say, push down into this zone, make its way back up. We'll have to wait and see. Now we've got GBP JPY, so this is GBP JPY, apologies on the last section. Rough. So GBP JPY, I mean, a bit of consolidation within this zone already. Last video I said we was consolidating within inside of this zone, which was the highs and the lows. Kind of broken above. I'm expecting price to continue to go to the upside now. yeah, like I say, this break here, this push, nice big push, a little break above, which we closed above this zone, just suggests we're bullish. Push back down into, yeah, we can kind of call a zone. It has had a few rejections off this area on the weekly time frame, and a push back up for the week. So, sorry, kind of late, you feel me? So push down, we've got a nice big push back up again. We're expecting price to break this level, if we can. Yeah, price to break this. If we do break this zone, push up, boom, retest and something like that. On the 50-minute time frame. Obviously, the trades I'm putting in are a little bit more. It's my older strategy. It is my strategy still now, but it's more refined onto the 15-minute entries. But this is just an example of just where I expect the market to go. If you really want to get a bit more of an understanding of how I take the trades on the 50-minute time frame and stuff like that, and whether or not the trades are winning or losing trades, go and join the Telegram. It's free. If you don't join it and it's free, then you're missing out on your own problem. But yeah, GBP JPY looking for it to go up. We've got USD JPY. I'm expecting bullish movements from here. As you can see, we've continued to create bullish momentum. Okay, now push it up. I'm not going to go all the way from down here, it's long, but pushing up, broken structure again to come back down and retested this zone here for potentially price to bounce off of the 50 EMA as well. As you can see, the curve is starting to slowly move bearish. I'm expecting price to continue to the upside. When? No ideas. Obviously, the weekly time frame. You can see here we are creating bullish momentum. We did break, so this is the actual high here. So we are actually in a downtrend on the weekly time frame, but the daily is bullish, 4 hourly is bullish as well. So we have to wait and see. I'm thinking bullish though for the USD JPY. I know JPY was a little bit strong, or has been strong over last week, which I've had quite a few dips, but I think USD is going to start to regain its strength again, and we'll start to push up on most of the USD pairs for USD anyway. So we've got AUD CAD. Video might be a bit longer. I mean, I haven't actually had a look at any of these markets properly. AUD CAD, I still think we're shorts for AUD CAD. We didn't quite catch it last time, or catch what I was looking for. Weekly time frame, we've got the daily. Oh, fuck me. Hella yards. Daily time frame is still trading within this zone. Rejected off of this multiple times, so we're in a bearish momentum anyway for AUD CAD. So what I'm expecting is price to obviously break this level, retest and continue down, and maybe potentially fill some of this gap here, but it's taking its sweet time. So that's all I'm looking for, is potential shorts off this zone so far. If it breaks and goes higher, then yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the GBP CAD. GBP CAD is clearly on the weekly time frame making higher highs, so we're obviously in a bullish trend. Fuck me, bro. Clearly a bullish trend. Daily time frame here is also bullish. What I'm looking for is, since we've broken this level here of structure, is potentially just to retest off this small little zone to just continue to go up. It may reject off of this zone. Basically supply and demand. Most of supply and demand is just patience. If you don't have patience with supply and demand, you're going to get in early on positions and it just fake you out. So you need to stay patient and see if it's actually going to give you the confirmation that it wants to continue going in that direction. So yeah, on GBP CAD, I'm expecting bullish momentum for GBP. So yeah, I think it's still going to go up. I don't think there's too much news this week either. So yeah, just a slow push. I'm thinking. We've got Euro AUD. Okay, now Euro AUD. Yeah, bullish again for Euro AUD. I'm expecting Euro to be stronger and continue to push up. Like I say, weekly time frame is bullish. Fairly straightforward. 4 hourly time frame is it's obviously had this big push down. As you can see, head and shoulders rejection here. It's kind of having this big push up again now. The second leg, potentially a little bit of a pull down here. Retest off of some of one of these zones here and continue to make its way to the upside. Potentially even take out these highs. But I do want to have a look at the weekly time frame actually and find out what the high is, because So potentially continue to make its way up and fill some of these highs. I mean, the last high was 1.9. We got 1.8. This all time was 2.1. So yeah, we may have a bit of waiting on this one to see, but I'm still thinking bullish. Nothing really too powerful on these ones. The main markets I'll go over in a second. Once again, GBP, New Zealand dollar, which is pretty much similar. Thinking bullish. Fairly straightforward. You can see price just continues to go up. The only things I'll be looking for, obviously, the daily time frame. Find out how this is performing. We are going up. 4-hourly time frame. We are also up. Continue to break structure. We've just had an engulfing here, but we have to wait and see how the market opens and see. But overall verdict for GBP NZD is bullish. And I've got NZD JPY. Okay, so JPY, like I said to you beforehand, I think is oh my god. So I'll leave in the comments how many times I've just fucking yawned, mate. Go back and have a look. Whoever gets it right, maybe I'll give them free funded. But basically, yeah, weekly time frame on Japanese yen. I mean, it was strong last week and the previous week before as well. Now, I think it's weakening a little bit, so you will see stuff against JPY potentially start to increase in price. So I'm thinking bullish also for AUD JPY. So yeah, something like this, bullish. Like I say, I'm only going over the weekly, daily, 4-hourly, and potentially the hourly time frame on these videos, just to give you a bit of an example of where I think the market's going to go overall. If you want to have it broken down properly and when I take the trade, go to the Telegram. It's free, and get the discipline playbook. It's free as well. Okay, so the main markets for me will be GBP, USD. This is obviously my main pair that I trade. +1 to the yawn counter. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm still thinking bullish. Potentially price will break this zone and then continue to go up. If not, we get a nice rejection down. Okay, Euro, thinking price is going to continue to push its way up. And GBP JPY, I think price is going to push its way up, retest and continue to go up as well. This is also a nice zone to retest off of. So yeah, main three pairs: GBP JPY bullish, bearish, we'll have to wait and see. Euro, I'm thinking bullish, and GBP JPY, I'm thinking bullish because JPY is weakening. Okay, they're my main three pairs. You could also look at USD JPY as potential bullish movement. Okay, I feel another yawn coming. Fuck it out. Anyways, that's it for this week's video. Yeah, do a bit of analysis yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to go and see the trades I'm going to take, they'll be in the Telegram. There's also a few people in there who post their own trades as well, so you can learn from them as well. Yeah, like I said, it's the end of the video, so catch you guys next week. Peace.